Okay, the lovely and talented Jody Vance on the Sports Desk tonight. Busy night for you, I see.
It is. It's a big sports weekend, Rosa. From changing fates for the Vancouver Canucks and the BC Lions to Major League must-wins, the San Francisco Giants and Philadelphia, to tangle with the Phillies. It is a must-win Game 6 for the home team, and they were fighting hard for it. Okay, well, baseball fighting anyway. A duel for a berth in the big dance, the World Series, and a date with the Texas Rangers Wednesday afternoon. A veritable feast for MLB faithful. Playoff baseball highlights, just in case you missed the pivotal Game 6. That and much more is coming up in sports in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. Ahead in news.
An emotional homecoming.
Okay, Jody is back with sports. We're talking a little baseball.
We are indeed, and I must start by saying, sorry, Shane Foxman, but your Yankees are out. So now the World Series-bound Texas Rangers await news on who their opposition will be. The San Francisco Giants went into tonight's Game 6 in Philly poised to dispense of those Phils. Time for a fight for your World Series life highlights from the city of brotherly love. Let's get right to it. Tense times, as you might imagine, in this game. We pick it up bottom of the third, just after the Giants tied things up at 2. Starter Jonathan Sanchez walks Placido Polanco and then pulls a pitch and plunks Chase Utley square on the numbers. Sanchez and Utley exchange glares as the Philly takes his base. On the way, he sends the bouncing ball back to the mound. The two jaw a little bit, and that brings out, well, both benches, of course. Can we really, in a hockey country, call it a fight? It's more like a slap fest where no one wants to get tossed, right? It stays tied for what felt like forever, but in the top of the 8th, the Philly faithful take a big blow to their hopes. Juan Uribe crushes this one to right field, and just like that, the Giants take the timely 3-2 lead in this Game 6. The adrenaline is pumping now, the Major League World Series kind of way, and fans can feel their fate as the Giants bring in their ace, Lincecum, for some relief. But after he puts a pair on, we go to the man with the dyed black beard, Brian Wilson, and Wilson gets Carlos Ruiz to line into the double play, and we are off to the 9th inning of this must-win game for Philadelphia. And with 2 out, 2 on, and the go-ahead run at first base, the slugger himself, Ryan Howard, batting .318 this postseason at the plate and doing battle with Brian Wilson, full count. He gets caught looking to end this. That is a bitter, bitter way to go down, I can tell you. Here are the numbers that sent San Francisco into the big dance for the first time in 8 years. Somewhere Barry Bonds is, well, weeping. The underdog Giants win the NL pennant and will meet the Texas Rangers Wednesday afternoon when the first pitch flies for the 2010 World Series. To hockey now, and it is anything but typical for an NHL team to practice on a Saturday morning after a big home victory. So it caught just about everybody by surprise when your Vancouver Canucks skated this morning at Rogers Arena, of course, coming off a 5-1 win last night. We wondered who on earth called this practice. Coach V explains.
Initially, we weren't supposed to practice today. We were supposed to have a day off and practice tomorrow and Monday. And Monday was supposed to be the team picture, but Francesco couldn't make the team picture on Monday, so we had to move it up to Saturday. Since he honed the team like that in that movie Slapshot, he gets what he wants. So we moved the team picture to today, and we're going to give the guys the day off tomorrow. So.
Suspended Canuck Rick Rippon was on the ice today, staying in game shape. You would think this the ideal time to chat with us media types, but no. Seemed like the bench boss took the bullet for his player on this one. See what you think.
I was told by my lovely friend B that you all wanted to see him, and he would have talked to you today also, but I had given him permission. He had a prior engagement. Initially, we weren't supposed to practice today. I had already told Ripper that he could go. He'll be here Monday, and he'll answer your questions.
Okay, we'll look forward to Monday. CFL is getting down to the short strokes. The BC Lions managed to beat the powerful Stamps again last night to keep their playoff dream alive. Sitting 6-10 on the season, the Lions had the edge in the West, headed into today's action on the 5-10 crew from the City of Champions. But those pesky Eskies just won't go away. Yes, unfortunately for the Lions, Ricky Ray was on his game this day, looking more and more like his old playoff game-winning self. Ray delivered a big win for the Esks this afternoon. Edmonton continued continue to be a thorn in the paw of the Leos despite a late gasp by the Saskatchewan Roughriders. The Western battle for playoff contention will continue between Edmonton and BC. 39-24, Eskimos the final. Toronto Argonauts ran roughshod over the Winnipeg Blue Bombers today. Here a long field goal attempt by the Bombers falls short, and that sends Toronto's Chad Owens on his bike. He returns this one 109 yards. That massive major late in the first half took the wind right out of the Bombers' sails. They never did recover. The Argos took this one 27-8, and with the big win, clinched a playoff spot. Few other notes for you. Canadian teams in action in the NHL. The Oilers fell 6-1 to the Sharks. Habs shut out the Ottawa Senators 3-0, and the Flyers beat the Leafs 5-2. And a little shout out to the Panthers touch football team, who won again today to go 8-0 on the season. That's right. Good luck in the playoff, boys. And that, Rosa, is a very busy day in sports.
Okay, thank you very much. And the rest of the weekend, make plans to stay indoors, I'm guessing.
Make plans to stay indoors. The wind and the rain, we're going to see a lot of it overnight tonight. 11 degrees is our temperature. 20 millimeters is going to fall in Vancouver, and the North Shore can see anywhere to about 30 millimeters overnight. And the wind gusts will be anywhere from 50 to 70 kilometers an hour. So stay indoors. Tomorrow morning, much the same. And as we get into the afternoon, we'll see a temperature of about 13 degrees. But the rain is here for a little while, so we're just going to have to.
I'm just hoping for it. Yeah, I'm just hoping for a dry Halloween. They don't have to, get all the raincoat on the costumes. And
the garbage bags don't go good over the costumes.
The superhero costumes. No. We are almost out of time, but before we go tonight, a reminder: your next local newscast is on CBC Radio 1 at 6:30 tomorrow morning. That's with Brian Dance. Justine Ma will be back here tomorrow night at 11, and you can always get the latest news anytime online. Our website, cbc.ca/BC. And that's a wrap for us tonight. Thanks so much for watching. Good night.